everyone, you're watching News Epicenter with me, Maria Shakir. A ghastly crime has been committed in Haryana that has sent shockwaves across the country. In Haryana's New area, an honest police officer was mowed down by the sand mafia. DSP Surendra Singh was murdered during a raid in the Aravali Hills, an area notorious for sand mafia operations, where he was mowed down by a truck. He arrived at the spot around 11:50 a.m., accompanied by two policemen who served as his bodyguards, after receiving information that illegal mining was taking place. He signaled a stone-laden truck to slow down, but the driver instead accelerated and ran him over. One suspect has been taken into custody after he was shot at by the Haryana police during an encounter in the town of Toru. No other arrest has been made so far, but DSP Singh's murder is symptomatic of a far deeper malaise, namely the sand mining mafia's rampage that has been on for years, flexing its muscle against the law of the land. Even as the Haryana government has assured strong action, the big question remains: if a DSP is murdered for standing up to corruption, how safe is the Aam Aadmi? The Haryana government has some big questions to answer, but first, here's how the story unfolded.
This image sums up the terror of the mining mafia in Haryana. Deputy Superintendent of Police Surinder Singh was run over by a truck in the Noon district. His crime? He was on a mission to stop illegal mining.
हमारे पास जो अभी पुलिस के वहाँ पे जो मेरी जानकारी में है, वहाँ पे 4 हमारे मुलाजिम थे, जिसमें डीएसपी साहब का पूरा स्टाफ था.
Singh had reached the spot after he got information about illegal mining being carried out. The police officer saw a truck in the vicinity and signaled the driver to stop. He then asked the truck driver for his license and papers. The stone-laden truck driver panicked, sped up the truck and ran over the cop. Singh was rushed to the hospital where doctors declared him dead.
बहुत दुखद ये घटना हुई है. हमारी सांत्वना है उनके परिवार के साथ भी, और उस परिवार की भी जिसकी क्षति हुई है उसके साथ भी खड़े हैं.
While Chief Minister Khattar has promised strict action against those involved, the Congress is raising questions.
माइनिंग माफिया यमुनानगर से लेकर नूह और मेवात तक सर चढ़कर हरियाणा के खजाने को लूट रहा है, हरियाणा के खनिजों को लूट रहा है. खट्टर सरकार आंख बंद करे क्यों बैठी है?
Despite a Supreme Court ban dating back to 2009, mining has continued unabated at several places in the Aravalis. But how many more deaths before the system wakes up to the menace?
This cold-blooded murder has raised a number of questions. Let's look at them. Was there a larger conspiracy to kill the DSP? What were his bodyguards? Remember, there was a gunman who was accompanying him. What were they doing when the dumper sped away? Was any effort made to nab culprits on the spot? Remember, Singh and his team were acting on a tip and looking to conduct a raid. He stepped out of his police vehicle when he saw the truck. He signaled the driver to stop, but the truck ran over the officer. Another question is, did the DSP go for an inspection without backup? Surendra Singh had earlier impounded several dumpers who were carrying illegal mining sand, dust and stone, and a crackdown was on. So he was someone who was seen as anti-corruption officer who was on a mission. Why has there been no crackdown on illegal sand mining in South Haryana is the bigger question as well. Let me take all